What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another Sub Saturday video for you guys today. We have part 2 of the greatest anime recreations done on Xenoverse 2 by you guys. Now, last week's, again, we had some great submissions. This week, we have a bunch more great submissions, but I decided to only take 4 because obviously with these recreations, they are much longer than regular Sub Saturday submissions. So if I was to take like 6 or 7 like I have been, it definitely would have been almost a 20-minute video. So again, today we decided to take 4 submissions, but huge shout out to everybody who sent in any submission, guys. I want to give a huge shout out from the bottom of my heart. Truly means a lot that you guys are wanting to participate in these Sub Saturdays. Now, next Sub Saturday will be announced in tomorrow's video. Stay tuned for that. But one thing I do want to mention real quick before we get this started, guys, is sub boxes and notifications on YouTube have been absolutely atrocious lately. So be sure just to check the channel daily around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because if there is no upload by then on my channel, that means I am not uploading. But I still have been uploading daily regardless of the nonsense that YouTube has going on. That's not going to stop the grind that I have going for you guys. So again, be sure to check out the channel if you didn't get a notification or see anything in your sub boxes on a daily occasion from me. But that's enough talking from me. Let's jump straight into these submissions of these crazy anime scene recreations. The first one comes in from UltraGobby, and he did a recreation of the Majin Vegeta scene going up against Fat Boo.
Take care, my son. Those two as far away as you can. Hurry, I'm counting on you, Piccolo. This is the first time he's ever fought for something other than himself. He's giving his own life. I know how to be rid of you now. For good. Farewell, all my sons. Even you. I'll keep you from coming back this time. I blow you to dust.
Again, huge shout out to UltraGobby for that submission right there. Again, showcase or recreating the scene between Majin Vegeta and Fat Boo with the final explosion right there at the end. I really did enjoy that, and that was one of my favorite scenes from the whole Boo series. Like, that was just absolutely lit in my opinion when it actually went down. But that is clip number 1. We still have 3 to go, so let's move on to the next one. Moving on, guys, next submission comes in from the homie The Crazy One. Huge shout out to him for this submission right here. He decided to recreate the scene between Kid Gohan and Second Form Frieza. Now, obviously, Second Form Frieza is not in the game. Yes, I know a lot of people were probably wondering that, but what he decided to do was use First Form without the battle armor on, which is the closest looking thing to Second Form Frieza in Xenoverse 2. Let's jump straight into this scene though, because honestly, Kid Gohan versus Second Form Frieza was one of my favorite scenes ever in the DBZ anime. Again, huge shout out to the crazy one right there for that submission. I really enjoyed that one, especially since that was literally one of my favorite scenes from the anime. I remember it till this day watching that growing up on Toonami Live for when the first time it came out. It was just absolutely amazing. But we're halfway through the submissions. We still have 2 to go, so let's keep this thing going. Moving on, guys, the next clip comes in from the homie Turbo. Huge shout out to Turbo for sending this submission in. Now, what he decided to recreate was the Super Saiyan Goku versus Frieza final scene where Goku finally finishes off Frieza, or supposedly does, on planet Namek. Now, it is fairly short, but he also included a dramatic finish recreation at the same time. He recreated the anime scene and dramatic finish from Dragon Ball FighterZ in this one clip. That's why I really enjoyed it myself. But let's jump straight into it and see what he has to offer.
It's over.
I'm the strongest in the universe! And that is why you horrible! You must die by my hand! You must!
Again, guys, huge shout out to Turbo right there for that submission. I personally really enjoyed it myself due to the fact that he not only recreated the scene, but also the dramatic finish as well from Dragon Ball FighterZ. That was very dope in my opinion, but we still have one last recreation to go. Let's jump straight into it. All right, moving on to the last submission, guys. This one comes in from the homie Creepin' Death. Huge shout out to him. He decided to recreate the scene between Vegeta Blue and Merge Zamasu. Now, obviously, he couldn't create anything past the Merge Zamasu corrupt point because, sadly, Xenoverse never decided to add him into the game as a playable character. But let's jump straight into the submission and see what he has for us. Again, huge shout out to Creepin' Death for this submission, guys. Now, as you saw at the end, he did not know what to do with that, and that is due to the fact that Xenoverse never decided to give us Merge Zamasu, the corrupted version, as a playable character. But again, he did a very good job with this recreation, in my opinion. That is all the recreations we have for this Sub Saturday in particular. Stay tuned for tomorrow, guys, because every Sunday, every video after Sub Saturday drops is the video where I announce what next week's Sub Saturday is going to be. So again, be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's vid. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.